Tells you how out of touch the fucking police were, dude. What is that, a big discovery in 1979? Oh my God, there must be 1 million roaches here. 3 billion. Yeah, that's right there, Boss Hog. You're a fucking genius. Just ask fucking anybody who lives in that area. You know? And they were, and yeah, score one for the police. They were fucking geniuses. We were responding to a dog ding, and we found 3 million cockroaches. Why don't you respond to the fucking national health crisis? That's it. How uncleanly is that? The part about the cockroaches in Schenectady was that they took over. They became toxic Avenger cockroaches. They took over buildings that you would look at and assume there were no fucking roaches. Because usually it just, you can just eyeball a place and no, not in Schenectady. In big stone buildings, City Hall, everywhere. And they would come out in the daylight. Like I said, they'd come out in the fucking daylight. This guy's talking about boric acid. Yeah, I know a lot about it because, like I said 100 times, I used to, all around my bed like a voodoo ritual, I would pour a big pile of boric acid around my bed because sometimes you'd wake up and there'd be cockroaches crawling on you. So yeah, that's enough to make a teenager cry in fucking 1995 or 6. Yeah, I did a lot of crying. I wanted to die. Yeah, my life sucked. I had no insurance. I had a bad VD. I was fucking covered in cockroaches and I couldn't get out. I had to, my house was, I had to put shit on the doors to board it up. It was junkies dying in the hallway. I'll never forget it. That's not middle class. That's and the first time I ever seen anybody die was in Schenectady. When I moved out of my mother's part of Schenectady, everybody would die all the time. First time I met a pimp, first time I met prostitutes. I think we got a cockroach problem here. We were responding to a dog call and like you didn't know that? Don't you live in that city? In other words, all of downtown. Yeah. And I love it. It's my city. It's just like being in LA or something like that, maybe, I guess, or something like that. But there was, yeah, it was the cockroach capital of the world. No one had more cockroaches than my city. But it's a beautiful city and the water tastes good. And I love it. It's like I said, now it's gone back up. And it's reliving its heyday since the 1900s or 1950s even. But you can bet those roaches are still there. Good luck, people.